We may be heading toward the end of an era. Cash transactions could soon be a thing of the past. Why? Because cash is becoming a growing concern in the fight against fraud. It's easy to steal, hide, and counterfeit. But now, there's a new report from the US Treasury that could accelerate the shift away from physical money. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know, so stick around until the end. Before we dive in, please take a second to hit the like button. It really helps the channel, and I truly appreciate your support. The end of the penny. So, how many of you still prefer to pay with cash? I get it. There's something satisfying about it. But here's what's happening. A major change is on the horizon. The US Treasury has issued its final order for penny blanks, marking the first official step toward ending production of the 1-cent coin. Why stop making pennies? Simple. They're no longer worth it, literally. Back in February, President Trump proposed ending penny production, citing inefficiency and rising costs. In fact, it now costs the government more than 3 cents to make 1 penny. That's over $179 million spent just to produce pennies in 2023 alone. According to the US Mint's 2024 report, it currently costs about 3.7 cents to mint a single penny, a 20% increase from the previous year, largely due to the rising prices of zinc and copper. What happens when pennies disappear? If the penny goes, it will likely force retailers to round prices to the nearest 5 cents. That could mean slight price increases across the board, and more rounding up than down. The Treasury didn't say exactly when existing supplies will run out, but once the current inventory of penny blanks is gone, it's game over for the penny. This change is already happening elsewhere. Canada eliminated its penny years ago, and since then, more Canadians have been using debit and credit cards instead of cash. Retailers rejecting damaged cash. It's not just coins. Paper bills are also under fire, especially damaged ones. More and more major retailers like Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, and Costco are reportedly refusing to accept mutilated dollar bills. That means if your bill is ripped, wet, discolored, or worn out, it might be rejected. This is part of a broader policy pushed by the Bureau of Engraving, the Secret Service, and other federal agencies to crack down on counterfeit and damaged currency. And it's not just $1 bills, this applies to higher denominations too. Why some bills are being rejected? Retailers have several reasons for refusing certain bills. Counterfeit risk. The $100 bill is the most counterfeited note in the world. Limited cash in drawers. Stores can't always make change for large bills like $50s or $100s, especially during off hours. Security. Large amounts of cash pose theft risks. Time and cost. Breaking big bills is time-consuming and expensive for some stores. Real-world experience. A frustrated shopper. Let me share a real story. A woman in California recently went to Subway, pulled out a $50 to pay, and was told they might not have change. This happens all the time now. Fast food chains like McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC, and even Chick-fil-A are starting to reject $50 and $100 bills, sometimes even $20s during evening hours. It's becoming a common experience across the country. Cashless, but at a cost. What's worse? Some stores won't accept large bills, or they'll charge you 2 to 4% extra for using a debit or credit card. So you're stuck either way: pay extra, or risk not being able to pay at all. Imagine trying to pay a $100 fast food order for a family of 5, and being told your cash isn't accepted. It's happening more and more. Call to action. So, what about you? Are stores in your area rejecting large bills? Have you been charged extra for using your card? I want to hear about your experiences. Drop them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more updates like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.